Can you 3D print custom coffee mugs?
Well, I did, and here's how. So I enjoy 3D sculpting. I just don't want a bunch of little models sitting around my house. So I'm on a journey to create as many useful 3D models as I can.
And that's where I came with the idea for monster mugs. But obviously, there are some issues. To be exact, there were two glaring issues when I started. Both PLA and the paints are not food safe. And there was a temperature issue. PLA has a lower melting point than the temperature of a cup of coffee. And come on, what's the point of a mug if you can't use it for coffee?
So step one was to make the print food safe.
The most important part is going to be the inside of the cup, where the coffee would actually be in contact with the print. I had these 12-ounce stainless steel cups laying around from an older project. I realized they would be perfect for what I was trying to do. Now I just need to create a 3D model of the cup itself. After I was happy with that, I just needed something fun to put it in. So I started up my favorite modeling software, Nomad Sculpt, and got to work. I took one of the first sculpts I ever made in Nomad. I named him Terrence. And then I just modified him a bit. I even added these little flexible legs. Because come on, just look at it. And then just a simple boolean and blender, and boom, I got a mug. Well, not exactly. It doesn't really fit. Like they say, measure once, cut twice.
Okay, so now that we have the insert figured out, let's talk about the heat issue.
A cup of coffee is about 160 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. PLA begins to soften around 140 degrees. My math might have been off for the model, but I'm pretty positive 160 is higher than 140.
So I had an idea. Silicone's a pretty good thermal insulator. Yes, I took thermodynamics in college. I still don't understand it.
I ordered some RTV 4500 silicone sealant. Once I got it was time to test.
Alright, so we have the first model of the mug. Terrence 1 will be good for testing. So now we're going to do our first test. No silicone, straight metal, 2 PLA. See what happens.
It's melting. Looks okay to me. Now the real test. What happens if you miss when you're pouring your coffee? I mean, there's water in here and it's still not even melting, so that is a good sign, I guess. Alright. We know we can withstand water from a coffee pot. The next question is, can it withstand boiling water? Okay, yeah, there's definitely some warping right here, but it's really not that bad, honestly. Terrence 1 survived the first test.
Alright, so I just finished the first test. It got a little soft, but it didn't melt. So, yes, we will keep testing, but I think a coat of silicone in here will keep it from melting at all. I'm really happy that worked. I did not want to buy ABS and start over. But remember that cut from the beginning? I was really hoping the boiling water would deform it a bit more, but I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. So now that we have the temperature issue under control, all we have left to do is paint.
pretty sure if I can't breathe in spray paint, I probably shouldn't drink from it either. When you go to drink, your lips are obviously going to touch the outside of the cup. Even though the coffee isn't in direct contact with it at all times, I probably don't want to put that to my mouth. So with that thought, it was back to Amazon, but this time to buy some Max CLR Epoxy resin. Max CLR Epoxy seemed to be the best bet because it was FDA compliant, designed for 3D prints, waterproof, and had a high temperature tolerance. This is actually my first time working with epoxy, so I hope I do it right. But don't worry, I watched like half a video on YouTube before this.
It's 2 to 1, so I'm gonna do 50 grams. See if that's enough. And go from there. Probably could have used a lot less epoxy, but I didn't need as much as I made.
Pro tip from the video I watched, set your finished product on something pointy or it will get stuck. Now that it's dry, all we have left is the silicone. And there you have it, my final mug. I have a couple other designs in mind, but leave a comment down below of any other characters y'all would want to see.